The Social Security Trump bump is actually more like Trump change, and that's what we need to discuss here in this video, because I've seen this out in the headlines way too many times lately, where a lot of people are suggesting Social Security beneficiaries are going to get a big boost to their benefits because of the Trump bump. Well, let's discuss that a little bit further here, because I don't want beneficiaries to get too misled by the headlines that are out there with everything going on right now, but I also want to point out exactly what is going on, how this will likely lead to a higher benefit for beneficiaries, but then at the same time, let's put some realistic expectations around this with everything that is going on economically at the time, and again, how that translates into your monthly benefit. Now, at the end of the day, what do people really want and care about and need right now, especially beneficiaries? I'll tell you this much. I see this in the comments section literally hundreds of times per day. It's worded in a variety of ways. Do you want to guess what it is? Drop a comment down below. Throw a little guess down there super fast before I tell you what I see down below literally daily. How much more money are we going to get? How much will we be getting? When are they going to give it to us? Who is going to get it? How soon will it be arriving? When is it going to hit my bank account? I mean, literally, it's all worded differently, but essentially the same thing is, when are we going to get more money? That's literally all the beneficiaries care about right now, based on what I am seeing down below. Seriously. People ask, like, when are we going to get a raise? When are they going to give us a stimulus? When are they going to give us money? It's always down there. Literally, I see this hundreds of times per day, okay? So what does that really tell us right now? I mean, when I see these comments, does that mean, like, oh, beneficiaries, they're doing so good financially that, they just want some extra money, some play money? No. What it really means is that beneficiaries are struggling to the point where it's like, hey, can somebody throw us a bone for a minute? I mean, seriously, we're like struggling to the point where we need a little something right now, right? Anyway, we'll discuss that here in greater detail in just a second. Now, I do want to give a few quick shout outs to Scott Hoagland, Tracy Strangman, Tyrone Fields, and Roy. Sorry, Roy, not sure how to pronounce your last name, but the four of them, along with about 3,000 plus of you here in the community, called that phone number right there to get some help with your Medicare plans, to find better plans, get better coverages, and save a bunch of money. The average person that's calling, by the way, that phone number is saving $1,100 to get a better plan, get better coverages, and have an advisor look through your situation to find you what options you have. So if you're turning 65, if you're retiring, or if you're one of the 70 million people currently on Medicare, call them. Seriously, just give them a call. See what options you have. 90% of people are on the wrong plan, by the way. So anyway, doesn't hurt to ask, and it's free, 100% for free. I've seen some people freaking out on me down below in the comments section. Dude, it's free. I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do for you these days. Give you a bunch of money? I've already done that years ago. I gave away all kinds of stuff, money, all kinds of free items. I did that for a long time. And I don't know, maybe I should bring that back. But I also found that actually doesn't really work either. So anyway, it's totally free. Leave me a comment down below after you talk to them. Use the word chapter, and I'll give you a shout out in a future video. I think you're going to be shocked with how helpful they are. Anyway, let's talk about the Trump bump, or the word that I made up, Trump change. Do you get it, right? Trump change is actually more like chump change, like nothing, like a bunch of chumps walking around, right? But rather, I like to say Trump change. Anyway, I think it's very clever, right? Anyway, I thought of that myself. I know I'm a real brainiac. It took me a while to think of that, but I actually did think of that myself. So I'll take credit for that. Thank you very much. Yes. Okay, anyway. So the headlines are out there suggesting, oh, Social Security beneficiary is getting a huge bump to the benefit because of the Trump bump. Well, here's the deal. True. Beneficiaries are looking like a bigger raise to benefits than what we saw this year, 2025, because of the policies coming out of the Trump administration. Now, by the way, I know that, we all have our own political ideas and beliefs. That's totally fine. I'm not here to say anything good or bad. I'm just pointing out the facts. The administration has implemented the tariffs. The tariffs are increasing prices. Increasing prices is called inflation. Inflation is called higher prices on goods and services. That translates into higher raises in our COLAs. So yes, when we look at the details, we can see higher prices, higher inflation, which will translate into a higher COLA. As of now, we're looking at maybe a 3-ish% Again, give or take a little bit. It's still way too early to know right now, but we're looking like a 3-ish plus or minus a little bit % raise to benefits based on the current trajectory of what it's looking like, okay? But this is what they're suggesting, is that we're going to get a big old raise. I'm sorry, I don't call 3% a big raise. I call 3% an insult, and I call 3% pathetic, because that is not the real cost of living. The real cost of living is significantly higher than that, and they've stiffed us multiple times over the last several years. We all know this. It's no shock. It's no secret. It's no surprise to anybody. They continue to stiff us every single year, and we're sick and tired of it, right? That's the fact. That's the fact. I don't care who pushes against that and says, oh no, we've given you a raise consistent with cost of living. My answer to that is BS. No, you haven't. Okay? Not a chance. We know that the real cost of living has gone up minimum 25+% over the last few years here. And we've received about a 20% increase in our monthly benefits because of the COLAs. So we're behind a minimum of 5%, likely a whole lot more than that. Okay, that's minimum. All right, anyway, point being is that when we look at this, I'm going to say this much. A 3% increase to benefits is not really a bump. Okay, yes, true, it is a bump, but like I said, it's more like Trump change. Or chump change, you could say, right? Because it's going to translate into virtually nothing. Now, here's the other problem with this. Maybe you saw my video the other day talking about this, where I was saying they're now floating the idea of a $21.50 increase to the Medicare Part B premium this coming year. Okay, so they're going to give us a 3% increase to our monthly benefit, which will translate into a few dollars, not many dollars at all, for the lowest income beneficiary, and then they're going to stick it to us by increasing our Medicare Part B premium by $21.50, basically taking away essentially the entire COLA. Yeah, that's a real good bump. Yeah, thanks guys, that's really awesome. We're certainly going to be better off this coming year because of that. Not, right? False. That's not true, right? So anyway, if you've been seeing this out there in the headlines as I have, this is kind of my little rebuttal and crazy rant pushing back against this, saying no, it's certainly not a significant bump, but rather it's a pathetic increase to benefits, and they're literally taking it all back through the Medicare Part B premium increase anyway, right? So anyway, that's kind of where we're at right now. Now, obviously, all of these numbers are subject to change as we get the official announcements here in a couple months. I will continue to keep you posted on that, but it's just a very interesting, precarious time. Now, who says, and I'm just saying, I'm just throwing this out there as a quick idea. I don't know. I'm saying, next year around this time, we're all going to be thinking about midterms. We're all going to be thinking about the midterm elections coming up next year, right? November of next year. Crazy that it's coming up that fast. I don't know. It would seem to me good practice, something to sweeten the pot a little bit, sweeten the deal for fixed income seniors who show up in the greatest quantities to vote, by the way. I don't know. Something about that makes me feel like maybe throw them a little bone. Come on, let's do something here. Let's really sweeten the pot for these individuals going forward, because at the current trajectory, at the current rate that we're looking at right now, I think, based on what I'm seeing, there's a lot of disgruntled people out there who are feeling very betrayed by all of this that's going on, and their benefits literally falling behind. Not a good thing, not a good place. And again, I'm not here trying to take political sides in any way, shape, or form. That's not my style, okay? I'm just giving it to you straight and pointing out what I am seeing, what I am observing, as I see hundreds of comments every single day, a lot of which saying literally the same thing with a variety of words, but basically saying the same things, okay? Seniors are struggling. People with disabilities are struggling. Social Security beneficiaries are struggling massively, and I don't think this can be denied by anybody. It's not that hard to figure out, right? Anyway, just want to point this out for you really quickly. Again, another quick, huge shout out to Scott Hoagland, Tracy Strangman, Tyrone Fields, and Roy. Again, thank you so much. And again, I hope I'm pronouncing all of your names correctly. Thank you so much for reaching out. They, along with over 3,000 of you here in the community, we're rapidly approaching 4,000 at this point. About 3,000 plus of you here in the community have called them to get a free review on your Medicare plan. They will search the 20,000 plans across the country to find you the best plan at the best price with the best coverages and the best fit for you and your personal needs. So you can see the doctors, the providers you want to see, the networks you want to be within, the offices, the clinics, the prescription needs if you have any at all. They will do all that work for you and find you your options. Now, let me tell you a quick pro tip here. Bring your wish list when you call them. Not only bring your list of questions, bring your wish list. Tell them what you want in a plan. I want to see this doctor and provider. I want dental coverage. I want hearing coverage. I want prescription coverages. I want, vision coverage, dental coverage, hearing coverage. I think I already said all of those. I want to go to this clinic. I want to go to this office. I want my premium to be X dollars or less. I want these additional benefits with my plan. I want this or that or the other thing. Tell them that. They will find you all those options. Nobody does this. It's your shopping list. Bring your shopping list when you call them. They will find it for you. That's the power of having somebody who's professional and knowledgeable in this field to be able to do that all for you. Anyway, call them. Phone number's right there. Totally free. It's free. 100% free. I don't know what else I can do for you. Okay? Free. It's 100% free. All right, anyway. Leave me a comment after you talk to them. Let me know how it goes. If you want, you don't have to. Doesn't really matter. I'll give you a shout out in a future video. Use the word chapter within your comment. That's the keyword I search for to find these. And yeah, anyway, hope this helps you. Please subscribe if you're new here. Big subscribe button down below. Share the video. Big share button down below. Otherwise, like the video. Thumbs up button down below if you want. Otherwise, check out the other 6,000 videos here on the channel in the video library, the popular videos down below in the description, or share that phone number with your friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, coworkers, parents, neighbors down the street, neighbors down the hall, your social media, anybody that you know on Medicare that needs that help. Even if they don't need the help, have them call anyway, because they will get help. Seriously, you don't even know. There's so many people out there that need help, they don't even know they need help. It's nuts. All right, anyway. Share that with them. Let's help some people out right now with some free things. Nothing wrong with helping people with free stuff these days. But apparently that's not even really cutting it anymore. So anyway,